J.
I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the f is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Space shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, I can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, so nobody's into me. I don't got time, I'm not giving the energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah. Like I'm Sonny Crockett. Play with me, that's a risk. Gold chain master, risk. All wifey, Sonny Crockett from the Vice, yeah, it's pricey. I ain't tryna hear you whine while I'm dining.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command, like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand, like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Hey, on the road, here we go. Yeah, at the top of the class on a roll. Hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on the road, here we go. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, hey, on a roll, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. And Mafia, we got a lot to look at today on the charts as Bitcoin has made another all-time high. Is that the high? Are we going to get the big correction to the downside? I see some people calling for 10K in the chat. I don't know if they're trolling or not, but I would honestly love for 10K to come in, guys. I don't think it's likely, but obviously, guys, we are going to be breaking down the charts today. I want to talk about the likelihood of potentially getting a breakout to the key level that we've been looking at here on the live stream for quite some time. That range between about, we'll talk about it on the charts. But anyway, we're going to be taking a look at those higher up levels, guys. Are we going to be able to break out, or was that high that we made earlier today wicking us up to about $70,441 on the Bybit chart? That is that the high, and are we going to get a bigger correction to the downside? I want to show everything on the charts and give you guys my thoughts on where I think price is going in the short term and the medium term and maybe even the long term. So before we get into it, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get gives you guys a chance to win some free crypto. And guys, speaking of free crypto, I do want to say we are going to be doing a 0.02 Bitcoin giveaway. That is 0.02. We're going to be doing that giveaway. It is going to be in the Discord. So I will be bringing that up at some point. I want to jump into the TA real quick, but I want to show you guys how to get into that 0.02 Bitcoin giveaway. And maybe we could give away some crypto. I mean, we will give away some crypto, but hopefully it goes to you. Nobody knows who I'm actually pointing to, though. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. But first, let's say what's up to the Mafia. We got Max B in the chat saying, what's up, people? What is going on, Max? Thank you for tuning in. We got G-Dub in the chat. Crypto Golfer, what is going on? Anna Maria, what is going on? She said smash that like button. Don't forget to smash it, guys. If you find this free content useful or valuable in any way, shape, or form, or if you like babies or puppies, please, for the love of God, touch that like button. Shout out to Anna Maria. We got the Hybrid family, or as we like to call them, the High Bird family. What is going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in. We got Jedi Skirk in the chat. Shout out to Harry Potter. You guys know we love Harry Potter on this show. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for gifting those Frankie Candles memberships. We got 10 memberships dropped to the Mafia right now. Let's go. Elionics in the chat. We got Edward Paperhands. What is going on? Shouting out Harry Potter. We got V-Sun says, YouTube, don't let me smash the like button more than once. That's trash, V-Sun. I'm going to talk to YouTube. We have a contact over there. I'm going to talk to them about getting multiple likes from each person. It's greedy that they only let you hit it one time. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into the charts here so we can go ahead and take a look at what is going on with Bitcoin. So without further ado, let's jump into the charts. Let's get it. Here we are. So here we are on the Bitcoin chart, guys. Now, obviously, I will be honest with you. Not really too much has happened, right? Obviously, we made that new all-time high. But again, like these all-time highs are like not the exciting all-time highs that you would expect. It just keeps coming up to grab that liquidity above these wicks. Price just keeps coming. Pop up, take that all-time high. Pop up, take that all-time high. But we did not really get the full breakout here. Does this mean that we are not going to get that bigger breakout to our higher targets? Or does that mean simply that it's just not going to happen right now? We swing failed or swung failed? Is it swing failed or swung failed? Let me know in the chat. Is it swing failed or swung failed? Like, would you, if I were to say, guys, we just swung failed it, or would you say we just swing failed it? Is it swing failed or swung fail? I don't know. Somebody let me know in the chat. Swing fail, right? Swung is like not really a word. Yeah, swing. Yeah. Shout out to Maine says BTC sideways moving for altcoins. Yeah, we are going to be taking a look at a lot of the altcoins. Oh wow. Okay, so we got mixed emotions on the swing and swung. Let's go. Failed swing. Shout out to Crypto G and shout out to Genesis for that super chat. It said, hey, ADHD, buddy. Gen Z here. Won't get rid of me. Shout out to Genesis. Yes, we thought Gen Z asked a question yesterday, guys, but it was actually Genesis. But shout out to Genesis. Maybe it was the other way around. We don't really know. But shout out to Genesis. Thank you for that super chat, bro. And let's go ahead and continue on and take a look here. So did we just swing fail this level before we got that bigger move down? And is this going to be the start of a bigger move, or are we eventually going to come up here and hit those higher targets that we've been looking at about between about $72,000 and $74,000. These are levels that we've looked at quite a few times on the channel here, and we will bring them up again in a little while. But just for anybody who is just tuning in, trying to get these levels, between $72,000 and $74,000, $75,000 is that next major target to the upside, in my own personal opinion. We have some spider lines up there, some Fibonacci extension levels, etc. So those are going to be the next key levels that I'm looking at. However, I do want to talk about this a little bit, right? So this morning, or earlier today, we did wind up getting that all-time high to get taken out, which is what we've been expecting, right? We've been expecting to eventually go for that all-time high. I was hoping for a little bit more of a breakout than just this little swing failure that we got, but we did wind up getting it, so it was nice to see that actually play out. But the question is, are we going to come back down here? And there are some mixed signals, right? So on the 16-hour here, we were or have been flashing a red dot here, right? Once this red dot prints, this will kind of give us a little bit of a bigger indication whether we will get a pullback. And I'll be honest, guys, the indicators are slightly mixed right now. Like even the 12 and the 16-hour can't make up their mind whether they want to print the red dot or not. It just keeps flashing. And then you also have the daily with our VWAP curving back to the upside here, which is indicative, if we get that green dot, of more upside, right? So I do have to say, I am still bullish, right? I do think we could still get a breakout here. This little swing failure pattern was it was like a fake out, right? Like it wasn't a true breakout. We're right back below the old all-time high, which, at this point, the old all-time high is sitting at $69,496, right? The new all-time high technically is sitting up here at about $70,000, $70,447. So it's not these crazy all-time highs. So this does make me think that we could potentially get another push up here. However, it is going to be, there are things calling for a potential pullback here because, and I will be honest, guys, like right now I want to say I'm hoping for higher prices, but I am somewhat a little bit more neutral in the short term, right? Longer term, obviously, I am expecting higher prices. But in the short term, you can see we are starting to get accepted. Basically what happened here, we basically just broke out of our volume profile above that value area high, and now we are potentially getting accepted back into the range, which would likely cause a move down to where that point of control, because once we lose that value area high, the next likely place for price to go is that POC. And then once you lose that POC, you are going to be looking down towards that value area low, which we do have some nice confluence down here between our value area low, right? The local value area low at 65,358, as well as the golden pocket sitting right here, ending at about $64,661. And then obviously you have the value area high of your bigger range down here, lining up with that level as well. So most locally here, guys, if we do get a pullback, I would be looking at it in the context of this volume profile. We get stuck in the range. Next likely place to go is the POC. Break below that POC. Next likely place to go is going to be that value area low golden pocket. So, and then obviously once you break below, and here's the thing. This is kind of particular, right? Because once you break below this level and you get accepted, like once you lose this value area low, you are going to be getting accepted back into this larger range. And although you have your 786 here, in my opinion, we talked about this last night on the live stream, this 786 is going to be the invalidation point for a bounce back out of this range for me, right? So if we do come back down here, we break below the 786, we can't get back above it. That's where I'd expect the bigger move down to the bottom of the range. And to be quite honest, 61,000, this point of control is still a key level to watch. But there are some other more local levels we can look at. So if we can collapse this, and come on over here, pull this fib from the absolute low all the way to the high. You can see one of the reasons this $61,560 level is so saucy, in my opinion, is the fact that you do have the 786 of this entire move up, lining up perfectly with that. So now this also does give you another confluent level of support, which is sitting here closer to about, it's kind of hard to say, guys. There is a lot of support in here because what I would be looking at, other than Fibonacci levels, I don't know if I would look at that fib level. What I would more likely look at is this previous range POC and value area high, which is coming in, POC coming in at about $62,000, about $62,080. So right here, like this is going to be kind of a key level to watch as well. So maybe we can extend that range just a little bit. But really, it's the 786. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. The 786 here. And, yeah, it's kind of hard to say, to be honest. The charts are kind of wonked out, in my own personal opinion here. But we have the volume profiles to kind of clear up that for us, right? But, yeah, 786 POC. But you do want to also keep in mind that you do have this previous range here with this point of control sitting at, 62K, call it. I'm actually going to pull this just one more candle over. Yeah, so about 62K is that POC. You can see your value area high in your golden pocket here. Locally, do have some support. Confluence, not support. Right there. Turn this blue. Bada bing. There we go. So, yeah, we kind of do have a lot of levels in here. But really what I would be looking at, guys, is the context of the volume profiles, right? We know we have the confluence in here making this a strong level. We know if we lose that value area high, more importantly, the 786, we would expect the low of the range with the chance of bouncing off this POC. But there we go, right? Like we kind of have to break down pretty decently to get within this range. But the idea here is right now we're trading within this range. If we break out of this range, we're simply going to be looking down to this range. And, if you take all the fibs off the screen, all the boxes off the screen, you clear up the chart, take all the volume profiles off, simply put, you're just looking at these two volume profiles, right? You could always pull, I don't even let these local levels live on my chart, right? I just pull them up when I need them. But I really just look at things in terms of volume profiles. So right now, what's going on, we are starting to get stuck underneath here. Could it cause a move back down to the low? Potentially. We lose that low. Now you're just looking at the context of this range. This is the beauty of using the volume profiles, guys. Even with confused indicators, even with, potentially, foggy waters in the market, not being able to clearly read things, these volume profiles continue to light the way for the Mafia. So locally, what are the chances of us getting a rejection here? I'll be honest with you guys. It's hard to say. Today is very hard to say. But if we do wind up getting a correction here, it would make sense, right? We did get 15-minute bearish divergences, right, as we were sitting above this value area high. Oh, interesting. Maybe not. Wait, hang on a second. Am I tripping right now? Where are those divergences? Bear with me, guys. So I guess we don't really have divergences up here, to be quite honest with you. Maybe on Bitstamp it's a little different. Let me see. Let's see. 15-minute. Yeah, not really. Yeah. There's no real significant divergence here. But what I will say, guys, is we did have bearish CVD up here in this consolidation, but that's more of a local signal, to be quite honest with you. It's not like we have, longer-term bearish CVD. It's really just in this little area of consolidation, which is likely what caused this pullback. Really what I'd be looking at here, guys, I would be open, right? We were talking about this in the premium Discord. I would be open to taking a short up here. The confirmations are just not as clear as I'd like them to be. It's not one of those shorts that are screaming, take the position. But this is, here's the thing. Looking at Market Cipher, once this 16-hour, and there it is, right? Like, this is just super confusing. Red dot printing on the 16-hour, 12-hour red dot still not there. Your 10-hour VWAP is on the way to the upside. You don't have your green dot yet, so this could get rejected at the 0 line. So it's really hard to say. The charts are really chopped up right now. But what we could do is look in terms of the volume profiles, in which case we did deviate above the profile. We got a 45-minute bear div to the bodies. That's the problem here, right? Like, these divergences are only to the bodies of the candles, which I do like to see. But this wick is suspicious, right? Like, this wick makes me think that we're probably going to fill up to here. So it's hard to say. You do technically have a divergence here. Lower highs, higher highs, into a key level of resistance, which is that key, that previous value area high. On top of that, you were deviating above your volume profile. You would expect at this point to get accepted back in, come to the POC, and then come back down to the low. So could we correct here? Definitely possible. I don't think it's like the most confident trade entry, but just based off the volume profiles, you would expect this. As long as you can't get back above that value area high, you would expect this to fill down to at least the POC, if not the value area low. And if we do get the move to the upside, obviously, let me go ahead and pull up our I can never. Hang on one sec, guys. Bear with me. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up another. Let me see if I can pull up these macro levels real quick. Bada boom. Where are we at? I'll just draw a new box, right? Because we know where they are. They're based off spider lines, guys, obviously. So let me go ahead and grab this box between about 72 and about $75,000, right? So it is a wide range of resistance, obviously, but we just don't know what we're going to reject here because we are going to be in price discovery, 72 to about 75K. Stop it right about there. That was a little too much. Bada boom. There we go. So about 75,000 to 72K is that next major level of resistance. We have spider lines running through this level. We also have the Fibonacci extension level sitting right there as well. This is going to likely be the next significant target to the upside. Now, these levels are obviously a little bit more clear on Ethereum, which, by the way, did hit our target from the other stream, or stream yesterday or the day before. I don't remember exactly when it was, but the targets here are much more clear on Ethereum just because we have price action to analyze to get these key levels from. Where on Bitcoin, we are simply in price discovery, and we have to rely not only on these imaginary Fibonacci extension levels, but also things like spider lines. There's really no price action to look at to actually find these key levels. So with that being said, let me go ahead and change this real quick. Bada boom. That key zone of resistance, or the next key zone of resistance, is going to be right here between $75,000 and $72,000. Other than that, things basically remain the same. Reasons for a potential pullback would be the 12 and the 16-hour red dots printing. On top of that, what we would want to look at is the money flow on the 45-minute along with that 12-hour red dot, as well as your 1-hour money flow crossing into the red at the same time as that 16-hour red dot. That is going to give you a bigger indication that you'll get a move to the downside. So what I would like to see for a correction to come in before another significant move to the upside would be to get stuck under this value area or deviate above it to get more bearish signals. But once you get stuck under this value area, you get the 12 and 16-hour red dot with money flow coming out on the 1 hour and 45-minute. That's where you're looking for the move to the downside, simply put. So that is what I'm looking at, guys. Other than that, that's about it, right? Key levels of support. And again, remember, the real significant levels of support, in my opinion, are going to come in around the POC here, right? Like 62, because there's a lot of levels here. Let me clear this up. I don't want people getting confused. There's a lot of levels here, but there are more significant levels and less significant levels. To me, the more significant level, in my own opinion, is going to be this point of control, right? 62.77, right? And again, you could use this as context. Once you enter this zone, you can use this as context into, hey, you can draw another box here, right? And you can understand that this is a value area. And then once you wind up getting that move back to the downside, you get stuck under this range. Now you could be potentially getting sucked into this range, right? You're going to have ranges within ranges, right? You have a range here, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. You have a range here, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. You might have a range here, and that's okay. But for the most part, the real key level I'm watching is around $62,000. So there you go. And then obviously the value area low is going to be key as well. It's really just these middle Fibonacci levels, like again, if I pull the bada boom, bada bing, like this golden pocket could be relevant because you have the confluence. I just want people to understand where these levels are coming from because there is a lot of them. And let me turn that blue. So what I'm going for is the levels with the most confluence, right? So your POC 786 golden pocket value area high, in my opinion, would be the most confluent. And then you can look at these two value area lows potentially together. But for the most part, let me see. Do I have a... let me see if we have any naked points of control in there. I don't... let me see. Let me come up to the daily real quick. Bada boom. Just trying to find some extra sauce on these levels. Come on, computer. You can do it. Come on, computer. You can do it. Do it. There we go. Okay. All right. So you got no dailies. You've got no weeklies. Okay, so you got no naked points of controls. Yeah, so for the most part, guys, these are the levels I would watch, right? And remember the context of the volume profiles. And that's about it that I got on Bitcoin here, guys. Watch for a short-term pullback. For the most part, I am expecting a bigger break to the upside. Whether we get the pullback first or not is a little harder to call here with the mixed signals. Again, there are things pointing to the downside on Market Cypher. It's just very hard to call because if you're going to lean on that for a move to the downside, you have to understand you're still in the middle of a big parabolic move to the upside. So sometimes those bearish signals don't play out like you think they will. If we were in a sideways market right now, not locally, but if we were not in this massive long-term move to the upside, I would treat this short differently. I would probably take it heavier, right? But because of the environment we're trading in, those bearish signals do not play out as you would expect them to. So keep that in mind. Not impossible to come down from here. If you do, you're looking at this volume profile. If you get the breakout, you're looking at your next key levels of resistance above. So there you go. Let me catch up. Oh, hold on, guys. I got to catch up here on the Super Chats. Shout out to Golden. Let's go. Unbelievable. I don't have the button to flash my lights. Shout out to Golden for getting those 50 Frankie Candles memberships like an absolute legend. He does this every single day almost. We're not, please, Golden, please don't do it every single day, but he basically does. Shout out to Golden. Thank you for gifting those memberships. Spam that golden emoji if you got it. And then shout out to CNS for sending me a super sticker. Says you're awesome. You're amazing. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, CNS. Thank you so much. Hopefully you didn't mean to do a super chat and you meant to just send that little tip. Just send a little tip to Frankie Candles. I appreciate that so much, man. And we got Cody Codes with a super chat. Says, hey, Frankie, what time frame is that POC at 6277, or how did you find it? So right here, this 6277, this is a point of control. I'm on the 12-minute, right? I pulled this little area of consolidation, this little bull pennant. I pulled my volume profile. It is the point of control of that range. So there you go. That is exactly where I got it, Cody Codes. Hopefully that helps you out, brother. All right, let's see. Bada boom. Let's see. Shout out to Bina? Shout out to you. Says, I'm looking at my cryptos. They're such good boys, making me proud. Good boys. Shout out to Bina. And shout out to all the dogs out there, all the good boys. I don't think that was a dog reference on his end, but I'm making a dog reference. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Shout out to Afro Supernatural said, smash that like button. Smash that like it was Valentine's Day again. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, what's up, Gen Z? What's up, brother? Thank you for asking that amazing question last stream, bro. I really do appreciate that. Shout out to Gen Z. If you were in the last stream, you'll get that joke. But shout out to you, bro. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good as well. I would say hope you're doing well as well. It's too repetitive. But let's see. Bada boom. When Link Moon. Link very, very moon. Link moon. Link moon now. Link at moon. No, Link is not really at the moon right now. But guys, speaking of Link, go ahead and drop those altcoins in the chat. Rob the Crypto Stomp account with the votes and let us know which ones we're looking at. And then we're going to start looking at some altcoins here. Al Jr. says, Frankie, happy Friday. What exchange would you recommend, like Femex, but that I can use in the USA? Please and thanks. Shout out to Al Jr. You can check out BingX. It's one of my other main exchanges that I like to trade on. We actually showed a trade on this exchange the other day. Actually, might as well just go ahead and pull it up. Still in this long here, guys. Up about $9,500, about 1,400%. Not too shabby. But yeah, I recommend checking out BingX. BingX is an awesome exchange. Not only do they offer leverage, they also offer up to 125x leverage. Not that I would ever recommend using that. There's really no responsible way to use 125x in my opinion. But yeah, they have a lot of really, really, really good features, guys. Check out BingX if you like. For spot trading, they also have a ton of altcoins. I know a lot of people are like, my Coinbase doesn't have my altcoins. I don't know where to buy alts. BingX has a ton of altcoins. As you know, KuCoin KYC, so we can't use them anymore, unfortunately. And BingX has a ton of altcoins. Like, there's very rarely an altcoin that I can't find on here. Oftentimes, I have to wind up ending up at BingX to find the altcoin I'm looking at. I'll check other exchanges. They don't have it. BingX usually has it. They also offer, you can also long and short not only crypto, but you can long and short stocks. You can long and short Forex. They have copy trade. Again, copy trading, I have my own little opinion on that, but if it's something you wanted to try out, you could set your own stop losses, manage your own risks. There's a lot of things I don't agree with out there, but as long as you manage your risk, you could take degenerate trades if you manage your risk, right? But a lot of people don't know how to do that. So I just recommend people stay away from degenerate trades in general. But once you understand what you're doing, you can take degenerate trades as long as you understand that it's a risky trade and you need to limit your risk. You can have fun, right? But yeah, they got a ton of great stuff here on BingX. You guys can check the link in the description down below if you want to trade on leverage like we are. But obviously, be careful with the leverage if you're a new trader. Don't even try 20x leverage. And if you don't know what leverage is, research it. As quick explanation is right now I have $675 in this trade, but my actual position on the trade is $13,000 because I'm using 20x leverage. So 675 times 20 is $13,500. So you could take your 675 and trade with $13,500 or $13,000, but that is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is very risky. The higher leverage you use, the easier it is to lose all of your money. If I get liquidated on this trade, I lose all of my money, right? It's very risky. If you do not understand leverage, please watch the videos on this channel. Go research it. Don't just, if you're a new trader, don't just, jump in and start leverage trading. Please, for the love of God, it's too dangerous. Start on spot, start trading with paper, and then learn how to actually trade, and then you can slowly add leverage in once you understand how to manage your risk. But if you're already a trader and you're looking for bonus funds or discounts on your fees, you can check all the links in the description down below. But BingX is a really, really great option. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, Harry Potter says 3 years normal trading. If you're in profit, then do leverage. Yeah, be very, very careful with the leverage, guys. It's very, very often promoted as a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Could you hit a degenerate trade on 100x leverage and make a bunch of money? Yes, you will not be able to do that over time, especially if you do not know what you're doing. All right, let's go ahead and move on to these altcoins, guys. Shout out to Bina gifting that one Frankie Candle membership. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for gifting that. And shout out to Michael S. For getting that gifted membership. Let's go. Okay, so let's continue on. Nizam says liquidity on 50K, possibly. We could take a look at the heat map real quick. This is the Ethereum heat map. Let's pull up Bitcoin. And then we'll just go ahead and run it. And we're going to have to come up to a higher time frame. We'll go to the 3-month, run it. So we do have liquidity sitting down at 50K. This does not mean that we are guaranteed to come down here. But if we did get a big correction to come in, we could be targeting that $50,000 level as a point of interest, right? So you do have that liquidity. Specifically, it's coming in between 50,600 and 48.8. So there you go. Quick and easy right there. Hopefully that answers your question in a visual manner as well. So let's go ahead and continue on here. Let's see. Okay, let's first off and start off on Ethereum, guys. Could we see Ethereum get a move up here in above $4,000, potentially next target being at about $4,600. Now, let me make sense of this to you. Let me make sense of this for you. Obviously, what we were looking for here on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, was a move up to this golden pocket. Now, if you guys remember back to a few months ago, we put the video out as we were knocking on the door of this value area low, looking to fill to the POC, flip it to support, fill it to the value area high. We got exactly what we wanted. Now, another big reason why we knew it was a high probability, the reason I was willing to go on the internet in front of thousands of people, and I like to think millions, but we're just not there yet. But anyway, the reason I was able to go on the internet, or I was willing to go on the internet and call for this, right? Literally looking at this exact move happening to fill us up to about $3,000, $3,100. There were some other levels within here as well. The reason we were expecting this range fill was not only based off the laws of the volume profile, which are super, super, super reliable, where you hold the value area low. Next stop is the POC likely. And then once you flip that POC, the next likely place for price to go is going to be that value area high. But on top of that, we also had our macro golden pocket retracement sitting there. And this is the exact level that Bitcoin hit during the ETF approval. And then we wound up getting a pullback. So we were thinking, hey, if there's an ETH ETF narrative, right, it's going to add a lot of hype to ETH, right? This is likely what has caused this push to the upside. And it's exactly like what happened with Bitcoin. But what happened when Bitcoin flipped its macro golden pocket, which is sitting right here. We flipped above that, held it as support. Bing bong. We went straight to the 786, which is not up here, obviously, but it was somewhere in the middle here. But we got a nice big move up to our 786. I'm not going to pull the fib right now because I'm not going to spend the time. I've showed this before. But that would naturally make our next target for Ethereum, which is what we were looking at on the previous live streams, saying, hey, could we get a move if you start holding above this golden pocket? Could we wind up seeing a move to that 786? Absolutely, which is why recently we've actually been looking for ETH to hit about $4,000 because we have our 786 sitting here, as well as some other levels as well. We have a local point of control extrapolated from this volume profile pulled from the top of the bull market, right? PLC gets extrapolated to the right. And what happens? We come up, and that was also, well, I just deleted it. So right here, not only do you have the 786, but you also have your POC, right? So you get this nice little zone of resistance at about $4,000. And we did front run it slightly, but this is still, I mean, honestly, still technically a target here, right? So hit that 786, break above it. We got that point of control above. If we flip that point of control to support, simply put, that next level I'd be looking at is right up here at $4,600, where we have a weekly naked point of control. What happened last time we had a weekly naked point of control and we said it was a magnet and it was likely going to suck price up to it? What happened? Bing bong, right to the weekly naked, right? So it's no guarantees, but if we get above here, in my opinion, it will be likely to get a move up to that weekly naked point of control. And there you go. That's what I'm looking at on ETH. All right, let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Shout out to Dr. Crimson. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, God. What is going on here? Harry Potter. Shout out to Dave Digital. What is going on right now? What's with the, oh, my God. What is going, you guys know, what is going on here? What is going on in chat? What's with these blue dots? There's only green dots, guys. Market Cypher doesn't have blue dots. I don't know what's going on in chat right now. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I see. Shout out to Nizam, says, how to join the premium Discord. You can check the link in the description down below. There is a link to it. You can also go to frankiecandlestrading.com and then just scroll down. You'll see a big page that says premium Discord, and you can get in through that as well. All right, let's go ahead and you guys are wild. Sell it all BTC to 45K. I kind of hope so, to be quite honest with you. And guys, is Bitcoin, as Bitcoin decides to, maybe if we do start to range around up here and we don't get that big move up, could this be triggering a potential psychopathic alt season? Are we going to see Bitcoin go sideways and see all the altcoins just start to fly? This is, shout out to Dave Digital, bro. You guys are wild. If Bitcoin decides to go sideways here, could this trigger an absolutely psychopathic alt season? It likely will, right? Because this is what happens in the past. Obviously, Bitcoin steals the show, and then once Bitcoin decides to cool off or go sideways, this is what opens up the room for these alts to run. And if we take a look at token metrics here, you guys can see they actually do have a chart here that shows you, how far away you are from alt season or how deep you are into Bitcoin season, right? So the red is Bitcoin season, the green is alt season, and, we're dipping into Bitcoin season, and right now we are in no man's land, potentially approaching that altcoin season, which is super exciting. Now, we don't always get all the way up into the green, so you want to be careful with that, but, this was back in August. Last time we were getting close was in February of 2023. This is when all the AI coins were going nuts. We barely even dipped into this, and you saw a lot of those coins were going nuts. So just because we're coming towards this green does not mean that we're definitely going to go deeper into it, but this is definitely a good sign for a potential incoming alt season, right? Much better than if you see it like coming down into Bitcoin season, obviously. So there you go. Also, like a really cool feature on token metrics to see like the altcoin season, Bitcoin season on a chart here like that. Super, super cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on here. And then, we could show these trades again. I didn't show these before. Still holding the longs here. Both Bitcoin longs. Still holding the Doge short. This has stop loss at entry. Already locked in my profit. So I'm just waiting for this to either hit bigger or just get stopped out for 2K profit, right? Matic trade still up massively. Locked in. All the trades are pretty much in the same positions they were last time. Still holding them. I may start shaving off a little bit of profit after the stream. Hopefully we don't dump during the stream. I might shave a little bit more profit off here just in case we get some kind of a dump to the downside, even though I am expecting higher here, guys. We just don't know if we're going to get the short-term pullback. So there you go. That's what we're looking at on Ethereum or Erythrium, as your grandmother might call it. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. Perfect timing, bro. He said, pin my next comment. It's almost like he's ready with the altcoins. Let's go. Bada boom. Shout out to Genesis says, also known as Gen Z. I'm kidding, not really. Those are two different people, guys. It says, what do you think? What's your opinion on the awful MEXC reviews? Like I said, did I say this today already? I might have said it in Premium Discord. I was just live with Premium for 2 hours, guys, so it's like all meshing together. But I think it was in Premium I was saying, I don't personally trade that much on MEXC. I do trade on it, just not as much. I typically, for the most part, trade on other exchanges. But I don't know. The most thing I see about MEXC is that like they have super, super low fees. Again, I see fees as doing as a cost of doing business. So I don't really pay too much attention to the fees. If I'm getting wrecked on fees, obviously I notice. But yeah, I don't know. What are they saying? Let me know, Genesis. Let me know what you're saying. And while we say that, while he says that, guys, I want to bring up the first altcoin, which is Link. And I do just want to use this as a reminder, guys. Please, for the love of God, no matter what exchange you are using, MEXC, BingX, FemeX, KuCoin, whatever you're using out there, Bybit, whatever you're using, never put money on an exchange that you do not want to lose. This was proven with the FTX collapse, right? FTX was like one of the biggest exchanges in the U.S., if one of the biggest exchanges in the U.S., right? Celebrity endorsements, right? Celebrity sponsorships. You got Super Bowl commercials, FTX, right? This is a major exchange, an American exchange that went down. This proves that any exchange you're using can go down. It doesn't matter what exchange it is. You have to be careful. You can't put your life savings on any exchange whatsoever. You have to diversify your funds, especially in crypto, right? You don't want to have all your money in one wallet. Wallets get hacked. You don't want to have all your money on one exchange. Exchanges sometimes go insolvent, right? When you don't want to have all your money on I guess a cold wallet. I mean, you're pretty safe there. But other than that, like wallets, exchanges, anything like that, guys, you do not want to put your life savings on one place, right? Like for me, God forbid, Coinbase went down like big time and everything went to zero and nobody got their money back. I'm going to take a hard hit, but I'm not going to lose all my money. And if I did lose all my money and I was like, oh my God, I lost every single dollar I ever had, that is my fault. Sure, it's not my fault that Coinbase went down, but it is my fault that I did not diversify my money. So, any kind of exchanges that you use, please, for the love of God, just make sure you understand the risk of putting your money anywhere, even in a bank, right? We got banks going insolvent. So just do this in general, not financial advice. This is what I do, right? If I could have an exchange, a bank, and 2 wallets go down, and I'm still not going to be broke, right? I have my money well diversified as far as where it's sitting. So protect your money, guys. The most important tool you need to build wealth is money. You need money. Money is the biggest wealth-creating tool you can have because it can make money while you sleep. It doesn't cost you labor. You could literally make money 24/7 without any labor as long as you have money to invest. So you have to protect that. So I try to tell people, don't try to get rich quick. Try to build slowly because the compounding effect comes in quick. But anyway, let's continue on. Let's see. Wick said also, at the fever pitch of the bull spike, you're going to see exchanges go down from all the activity. Start a profile on multiple exchanges. If one is down, you're able to move to a different one to sell. Yes. Yeah. I mean, this happens every bull run, right? Like price rips or price dumps. You can't get into your Coinbase. The servers crash or whatever. I don't know the actual back end. But you can't get on, right? The servers get overcrowded, etc. You got to be prepared for this. And I'll be honest with you, I actually don't think this is all bad. As long as nothing bad happens to the exchange, typically when there's a big panic dump and you can't get on your exchange, likely, unless the exchange is actually going to zero, more often than not, exchanges going down are going to stop you from making a bad decision. Because when price is tanking and everyone's going on to panic sell, you're probably a day or two later, a week later, a month later going to look back and be like, thank God I didn't sell that panic wick. And sometimes Coinbase going down can stop you from doing that, which is kind of funny. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. Let's take a look at Link. As guys, not much has changed on Link, right? Our next target to the upside is still sitting right here, which is the naked point of control, sitting at 22.31. This is the next key level. Also, potentially going to act as a magnet for price. So we have the context of this local volume profile. We have this pretty strong key level of support down here. You have these are now tapped, but it's a daily and a weekly point of control, as well as a tapped time point of control. So These are a little less significant because they've already been tapped. I like to see these naked. I like naked points of control. I mean, whatever, to each his own, right? But anyway, once we wind up, I'm looking at this in context, for local context. If we break down below our key level below, simply put, looking down towards the macro value area. To be quite honest with you guys, the key levels on Link right now, this is a local level. These are all local levels. This is even a local level just because it's so close, right? It's a strong level. It's a daily level, but it's local, right? It's close to the price action. So these are all local in my opinion, right? However, you could consider this kind of macro and then this more macro and then these are local. But either way, my point is, if we break down below this box, like this is a super, super key level, right? Because this is the macro value area low. This was the original doorway to higher prices. As we hit our head, we look to break above this, flip it to support, and then fill this whole range up to the POC as well as the value area high. And as long as we remain above this value area low, we are going to be expecting price to continue up to our next targets, right? It's probably going to be very confusing and annoying, but it's likely going to happen, right? Not guaranteed, right? We could easily, but the point is, although it is likely to get a fill through this range like we saw on Ethereum, we just went over that on Ethereum, but if we get a move down, as long as you stay above this level, that move back up to the POC and the high are still in play, right? Like I said, it's very confusing and they like to try to fake you out of the market, right? So if we do come down, as long as you hold above this level, we could still see those higher prices come. Even if you deviate below, you could potentially keep an eye on this previous value area high as a little bit of a backstop of support, right? So maybe you break down below, you deviate below the range, you have your previous value area high here backing you up. Maybe this is where you get your bullish confirmations. You could hop back above the value area low, and then you're back off to the races. So really, the real key level you don't want to lose is down here. This is sitting at about $17. So you stay above 17, you could still go to 22, 26, and eventually $31. So I'm not panicking if I'm losing this level, right? I would just look down to the next key level. Even if we start losing this, I'm not really panicking until we get sucked back into this range, because then we can come all the way back down to $13, $14. So that's what I'd be looking at. If I was scalping, I would simply be looking in terms of this volume profile, right? Looking at longs as you deviate below the low, targeting the POC and the value area high, and then looking for shorts as you deviate above the high, go to the POC, go back down to the low, as we typically trade. So there you go. Other than that, taking a look at the daily, let's take a look at some of these indicators. Let's see. Jason says, how do I buy Pepe? Pepe's on Uphold. Is it not available on like a ton of exchanges? I don't own any Pepe, to be quite honest with you guys. But is it not available? I feel like it's available on a lot of exchanges unless it's delisted for some reason. But taking a look at Market Cipher here, guys. VWAP looking to cross back over into the over the zero line here and give us a green dot potentially. Money flow is kind of flat. I mean, oh, is this a blood diamond on the 12-hour? Oh, boy. Oh, so close. No blood diamond on the 12-hour. Okay, that's a good sign. Man, how are these not blood diamonds? Okay, there you go. You got one blood diamond here. All right, so 6-hour blood diamond confirmed. Yeah, those are the key levels of support I would look at if you break down from this range. But yo, Ziva with hat. Yo, you guys are wild out there. Pepe's on Gemini. Interesting. Shout out to Dark Crash that went BTCTA. Shout out to Dark Crash. But anyway, yeah, if we do break down here, guys, these are the key levels I'm looking at. Honestly, to be quite frank with you, no pun intended, like daily VWAP kind of coming up, right? But like, could this get rejected very easily? Yes. It's like things are not very clear right now. 2-day money flow is actually coming out pretty aggressively. Interesting. But like I said, not really concerned until we break this value area low. Let's see here. 2-hour, 4-hour. Yeah, kind of just in no man's land right now, to be quite honest with you. Take a look at the 1-hour. Green dot printing, money flow coming out. 16-hour red dot just confirmed. I'm surprised that's not a blood diamond. I mean, look at this money flow on the 16-hour coming out pretty aggressively, to be honest with you. I mean, let's come back to the previous, this is like kind of where we are in the cycle. Where are we? What is it? March. Yeah, so we're like somewhere up here, guys. Like, And not that we just have to do exactly what we did last cycle. Obviously, that is not the case. But what I am doing here is just trying to see what money flow is doing. Like that first, 16-hour money flow crossover after the bear market rally, which is basically what we're seeing right now. You get that big run up, and then that black swan happened. It gave us that big dump to the downside, and that was the money flow crossover on the 16-hour. Now, again, doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's not like a legitimate way to predict what's going to happen, but it does oftentimes rhyme, right? So, yeah, I don't really feel comfortable with up or down on Link right now. But those are the key levels I'd be looking at. Other than that, like in the medium term, plan remains exactly the same, right? Hold above this value area low. We're expecting to come up here. I assume right now what a lot of people are interested in as far as TA is longer-term stuff. Not longer-term, but like they're hodl bags, right? Because like altcoins are starting to rip now. Typically, like in the bear market, we're just like trying to find scalp trades, and which we also do now. But right now, I think a lot of people are just trying to figure out, should they be taking profits on their altcoins right now? And in my opinion, I have not taken any profits on my alts. The only thing I did was take a little bit of profit on ETH, not a lot, a little bit, and I rolled it into Polkadot, as well as a couple other altcoins. Some lower cap altcoins as well that we share those in the premium Discord. But yeah. Okay. $100 plus. Yeah, shout out to Chemistry Bro. I wouldn't disagree with you there in the medium to long term. Okay, let's continue on here and take a look at our next altcoin. We haven't taken a look at ICP in a minute. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We'll take a look at the actual Coinbase chart. Bada boom. Nah, this isn't what I want to see. Where is, not Binance, not Coinbase. Is it Bybit? Is it MEXC? Where's our chart right now? That's ICO, ICP, MEXC. Is it MEXC? Guys, what happened to my dang ICP chart? Binance Bitcoin, definitely not the Big X chart. All right, well, I guess we'll have to start a fresh ICP chart. We'll do a Coinbase chart. Here it is. Okay. All right, so let's zoom out. Obviously, let's turn off Market Cipher B, actually, or Market Cipher A. So, okay, what we'll be looking at on ICP. Obviously, we knew that once we broke out of this bear market range, we would likely get a move up to our next key level, which is right here. You might be saying, what is this box? How did you get this level? Simply put, we pulled some volume profiles. We took the value area low, value area high. I probably didn't pull it perfectly. That's why the levels are different. It also may be a golden pocket. Let's see here. Bada boom. Let's get this like right to the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, this is likely. Let's come into a lower time frame. Come on, volume profile. You can do it. You can do it, buddy. There you go. Just pull this to there. Okay, so yeah, this is likely pulled from this range. This is a little bit of an older chart. So wherever this range was pulled. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Come on. There we go. So yeah, I don't remember exactly where the range was pulled from. I actually don't know why the range is not here anymore. I don't know what happened to them. But we do have this previous area of consolidation. I don't know. We must have. How did we get that value area low so low? Let me just pull it a little lower here and see if I can get it to line up at all. Where did I pull this? Was it pulled to the bottom candle here? It's not typically how I pull my profiles, but there might have been a reason I did that. All right, well, anyway, this is the range we were looking at. POC, value area high, value area low, right? This is your next major stop, right? And what is ICP doing? Simply knocking on the door of the previous value area low. This is also what? The doorway to higher prices, right? So we know once we get above this level, flip it to support, the next likely place for price to go is going to be that point of control at about 1992. Great year. May or may not be the year I was born. And then once you get above that POC, you're going to be looking up towards about 23, 29, looking up towards that value area high. So that is what I'd be looking at as far as levels on ICP. Looking at Market Cipher, hopefully, I mean, it's probably as confusing as everything else is. Yeah, row. So, yeah, red dot looking to print. May see, I mean, I would love. I mean, it's kind of a similar, money flow back in the green on the daily. Red dot looking to print. You don't really have the strongest divergence here. A little bit of an exaggerated divergence. So what I would look for here on ICP, to be quite honest with you, I would look for a move Golden pocket, POC, value area low, 786. These are nice levels, right? So if we do get a pullback here, which with that daily red dot may be the thing to start it. And now remember, just like on Bitcoin, what we were looking at, playing with that local value area, right? So we get below that value area high, going to be very likely. Not only are you going to expect to come to the POC based off of how the volume profiles work. Remember, when you look at a volume profile, value area high, once you get below that value area high, you get underneath it, the next likely place for price to go is towards that POC. The POC is going to suck price down like a magnet. Once you lose the POC, you're going to likely go to the value area low. Not only are you going to lose the value area high and expect the POC based off the law of the volume profile, but you also have the golden pocket retracement, which if you're going to get a pullback here, this would be a big level to look at for a retracement before another move up. Now, if you lose the golden pocket, what are you typically looking for? Well, you're probably going to look towards the 786, which also lines up with the value area low, which lines up with the laws of the volume profile. So for me, this is a solid plan, in my opinion. So what would I be doing here if I were trading Link, which I don't typically do? I mean, I do trade alts, but I don't like trade Link every single day or anything. It's usually like we'll just, if there's setups that I see or key levels that I see on altcoins, we'll look for the setups. But if I were looking, or if I were taking a short here, I would be looking at something like this, right? With an eventual potential move down to the value area low. And I would definitely be looking at TP here at a golden pocket POC. And I would also look to TP in this zone as well. I would also simultaneously be analyzing price action within these key levels. Because if we get the move down, I'm not only am I taking profit, I'm also seeing within this level, is there a long scalp to be had? If I wanted to take that long scalp, I would take it, right? I don't trade the middle of ranges often, but with the golden pocket lining up here, I mean, I probably wouldn't look for a long here, to be honest. Could you take a scalp? Yes. I don't really care about that move. I'd rather, if I got a scalp long that I thought it was going to bounce, but likely go back to the 786, I wouldn't even scalp the long. I would just hold the trade until it came down to the 786. And then I would much rather look for a long position down here at the value area low 786, right? So, higher probability short to be had at the top of the range, and then your higher probability long is to be had at the bottom of the range. The nice part here is if you do get a cool off here on ICP and you come down to the value area low and you do get an entry signal to go long on this setup, I'm not telling you to take these trades. Please, for the love of God, do not screenshot this and then short here and long here. The key here is the confirmations, right? You need to get the entry triggers to get into the trade. But these are definitely the key levels I would look at and just how I would handle the price action. This is how I would handle the trading plan. The nice thing here is if you get the long position here, you could not only target the value area high of that range, you could also target the value area low. And to be honest, I don't even know if I would take extra profit here. I would probably take profit at the value area high and then hold the trade, hoping with my stop loss at break even or in profit, right? Guaranteed winning trade. But if you get above this level and flip it to support, you may be able to hold this thing for a much bigger move up. And then at that point, you'll look back in hindsight, and when you're showing your friends your trades, they'll be like, oh, dude, how are you long from the tippy bottom? And you could tell them, I didn't know it was going to be the actual bottom. I was just looking for a local range trade, and it turned into a grand slam. And remember, guys, like Garrett Soloway said that one time he was on our channel. Well, he was on our channel many times, but one of the times he was on, he said, home runs and grand slams, going for home runs and grand slams will make you broke. Singles and doubles over time will make you very, very rich. And I could not agree more. So there you go. So let's go ahead. Again, not financial advice, not trade signals. You should not just long or short based off what I just said. There's more information to be had. But I wouldn't be surprised if you do break below that value area low to at least get a move to your POC value area low. Oh, look at that. Tom Crown in the chat. What is going on? He said the emojis are hard. Let's go. Shout out to Tom Crown. Let's get it. If you guys are not subbed to Tom Crown's channel, actually, hang on a second. You used to be able. Oh, maybe because he's a mod. You used to be able to pull up people's channels when you click on their name. And maybe it's because you're a mod now, Tom. I don't know. Shout out to Tom Crown. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Guys, if you want additional, even more extremely valuable technical analysis and trade information, go check Tom Crown's channel out. I'm sure a lot of you guys already do follow him, but go check him out if you have not already. Not only is he an awesome trader, technical analyst, he is also a genuine and good human being, which we value extremely on this channel. So shout out to Tom Crown. We love you, bro. The Mafia loves you. Go check out his channel if you have not already. And with all that being said, drop some crowns in the chat, and let's go ahead and check out our next altcoin, which is going to be ADA. Is it ADA or ADA, guys? Let me know in the chat. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I know it's ADA. I also know it's Cardanzo, by the way. Shout out to James Kramer. All right, let's see. Shout out to Arb Gamer, said, I'm a good human. Are you as good of a human as Tom Crown, though? That'd be a hard competition. I'm not going to lie, bro. Not going to lie. I'm just kidding, Arb Gamer. I'm sure you're an amazing human being. But yeah, it's like the thing that the older I get, guys, like the more I just value like values and morals more. The more I get older, you realize it's harder, and you know, good human beings become farther and fewer between. Like the more I've gone through life, and it's funny, your circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's just like sometimes you talk to people, you meet people, you become friends with somebody, and you just know, you feel it. It's like you just feel it when someone's a good guy or a good girl. Good girl sounds weird. Don't clip that. That's weird. I feel saying good girl. I'm going to stop saying it. Anyway, shout out to Tom Crown. He's the man. And in a world full of, far and few between good people, somehow the Mafia all the good people in the world just congregated in the same place. But it's really nice to see Tom Crown. I highly recommend you guys check him out for real. All right, let's see. Everyone knows Jay Gilly. Absolutely. Shout out to Jay Gilly. Okay, let's go ahead and check out. We did Link, ICP. Let's take a look at Cardanzo. And to be quite honest with you guys, this is looking somewhat similar to Bitcoin. Somewhat similar. I don't know. Tom, what do you think, bro? You think we're actually going to crush this all-time high, or you think that little whip up that we got earlier today was like what we got, and now we're going down? Let me know what you think. I'm curious. But yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. This is looking similar to Bitcoin. 2-day red dot confirmed. This is not confirmed on Bitcoin. It's printing. This is also another reason why we could potentially see a pullback. I'm just hesitant to call for a significant pullback right now, just because of because if we got a bigger move up, a more sustainable move up earlier today, and not this like just this wick to the upside, I'd be more comfortable looking for downside. But I really was expecting a bigger move up here, which makes me suspicious of like the other thing is too, guys. Maybe we don't even see Bitcoin pull back as much as we see it consolidate so the alts can run, right? Taking a look at our liquidity here, or liquidation levels. Oh, come on with this dang. Why would it log me out? I was just in here. Okay. So if we take a look at our liquidity here, zooming in, it's kind of hard to do here on the lower time frames, but like up here, closer to $72,000, $73,000, $74,000, our zone of resistance that we have here. This is not where I got these levels from, but it is confluent with our next zone of resistance, right between $72,000 and $75,000. The liquidation heat map. The next significant chunk of liquidity we have here, at least on the 6-month time frame. Let's pull up the 3-month. It might be a little bit more defined. Shout out to Retro Mike Tech. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for that super chat. Said, I walked into Frankie saying, good girl. Mike, it's not what it sounds like. It's not what it sounds like. Mrs. Candle is I don't even know if she's here. She's like, she's away. She's not here. This is a G-rated channel, guys. I was talking to my dog. Shout out to Top G. Says 10K incoming. Let's go. But let's continue on here, right? So again, this is what I wanted to show you, right? The liquidity is sitting up here like $72,000 to $75,000. Like, it's typically with the liquidation heat maps, guys. Like, you want to see thick. I wish I could get rid of these tags. This is I want to contact Tony D. We should reach out to Vinny, our boy Vinny, and see if there's a way. Like, I don't know if we got that kind of pull over there. We do love them. We use them all the time. High block capital is one of the most useful tools you can have. But we should hit up Vinny and see if we can figure out if they can potentially implement. Like, this is honestly something that like really bothers me. Like, I want to be able to not have these on. I'm sure he'll tell me there's a way to do it. But we should see. If not, you should see if there's a way to just get that tag off. But anyway, when you look here, typically with the liquidation levels, guys, you want to see like a hot spot of liquidity like this, right? Like a nice hot yellow or green bar, like this, like this, like this, like this. We don't really have that. But locally, this is like the closest significant level of liquidations that we have, right? Like the concentration of liquidations that we have sitting in our key zone, right? So this is making me think, remember, what does liquidity do? Liquidity sucks price towards it. Now, it doesn't guarantee that we're going to instantly get sucked up towards that liquidity, but it is more likely, or I wouldn't even say more likely, but we could potentially expect that price gets attracted to that liquidity. And I'm not going to use, I used to explain liquidity, like we kind of explained it a bunch of times in a row, but if you don't know what liquidity is, guys, I'm going to make a video about liquidity because I think a lot of people are confused about it, and no one really explains it in simple terms. Everybody just kind of like, I don't know. I think it's a form of gatekeeping. I think make it sound more complicated than it is. That's not what I'm about here on this channel. I'm here to break things down as simply as possible so normal people can understand. You don't need to be trading for 15 years to understand what I'm saying. I'm taking these super advanced techniques and making them very easy to understand. That's kind of what we do. But because of those reasons, because the liquidity is still sitting up here, and because we didn't get that big move up to hit that liquidity, I am suspicious that we could go up and hit these levels. This is why I'm still holding my longs. So keep that in mind. Other than that, we could look for a potential, again, we lose this value area low, could see a little bit of more of a move down. But anyway, let's continue on with Cardano. So we hit our naked point of control on the daily, our naked daily point of control. We have our previous value area just below us, which was respected absolutely flawlessly. Support, resistance on the POC, back to the low, perfect support, perfect resistance on the high, back to the POC, back to the low, front ran the POC, flip the POC to support, back to the high, breakout, right? So we could keep this, I'm actually going to get rid, or no. Yeah, so this was Golden Pocket 786 retracement. Got the big move up, big dump down, hit those 786 and Golden Pocket retracements and that POC. Got the bounce back to the upside. I'm going to get, I'm going to get rid of this. Get rid of this. I'm going to pull a new fib. I don't really like pulling on these liquidation wicks, but you do have nice confluence here. If we get a bigger move down on Cardano, this is your key level of support. Not only is it, these are your two key levels of support. First one is not only a level of support, but also your insight into whether you're going to get a bigger move down or not. So if we get a bigger move down, could look for a bounce off the Golden Pocket. You lose the Golden Pocket, get stuck under the value area high. This is where you look down towards that POC. Because your 786 is there, I would be interested in a potential long position for a bigger breakout to the upside. Because if we are going to get alt season, we know that when you have a range like this and you break out of a value area, sometimes before you get your next big move up, you will come back down and test that POC. Now, we did get it on this big liquidation wick, but doesn't mean that we can't come down and do this again because that 786 confluence is beautiful. If this was a Golden Pocket, I probably wouldn't be looking for a long out of the range. But because it's a 786, that second Fibonacci level that we typically look at, you know, you could expect to bounce off the Golden Pocket, but eventually you do like to go for that 786 typically. And if we're going to continue putting a higher high and then a higher low in here, this would be, in my opinion, a great place to do that. So for those reasons, in this particular situation, I'd be willing to take a long in the middle of this range. Otherwise, I would rather wait for the low. If you don't hold the 786 and you lose the POC, then you're obviously going to look down to the low, which I'm sure has some kind of Fibonacci confluence as well. Pull to the low, and look at that. Your Golden Pocket of this entire move up is sitting right there. So very, very clean-cut levels here, in my opinion. Doesn't guarantee that you'll hold them, but this is how I would. So I wouldn't look for, I would look for a long at the POC, 786, or wait to come down to the low. So there you go. And again, I'm not just blindly longing these levels. We might come down to that 786, and the charts are screaming down, down, down. I'm not going to take that position just because it's a key level, right? I need those entry confirmations on the lower time frames to let me know it's a safe entry. So there you go. That is what I'd be looking at on Cardano. Let's see. Shout out to Elite Ways EZ. Says, dip in on AMP for me one time real quick. Shout out to Elite Ways. Yeah, I'll take a look at that, and then we'll take a look at Myro right after that. And let's go ahead and take a look at Hitachi. Great. Yo, you guys are wild. I am lost on this, guys. What are you? Hitachi. You make me think of Tamagotchi. Anyway, let's take a look at AMP. Bada boom. All right, let's see here. We'll take a look at the Coinbase chart. All right, well, let's see here. Take a look at the daily. I don't like this chart. Where is, let's take a look at Binance's chart. Okay. All right, so what I would look for here, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Guys, am I going to lie? I don't think so. So let's, I would look for something very specific here, guys. Now, on the daily, you're getting a green dot, right? Typically, when you see Market Cipher B, I'll give you a little bit of sauce right here. When you see Market Cipher B momentum coming out like this and you're getting a fresh green dot, sometimes, if the price action agrees, sometimes what will happen is this indicates a move to the upside to take the previous high and then form a daily bearish divergence. This is what I would look for. Daily bear div, and then you can also watch this level here for a swing failure pattern. Very simply put. I'm not going to go deep in on this, but that's what I would look for. So if I were holding AMP or I were looking to trade AMP, I would probably be waiting for a bigger move to the upside based off that daily green dot. Yeah, like even your 4-hour green dot is looking to print. So if you were able to get a breakout, and let me see something here. Let me see this real quick. This is like not a head and shoulders, but sometimes these technical targets will play out. Yeah, that's what I would look at. This is literally what I would watch. And then let me just see something real quick. Let me check the daily levels. All right, let me see here. Unbelievable. So, 2 levels I'm going to take here. Well, actually, let me check the weekly real quick. Check the monthly real quick. Okay. So this is what I would look for, 100%. Daily level. Come on. And then, now this is a tapped naked point of control technically because we hit it with this candle. Let me come out of bar replay mode. So yeah, so this one, yeah. I mean, why did you get a pullback here, guys? Like, what would we be looking for here on this big move up? Hey, guys, probably going to get sucked towards this naked daily point of control. It's likely going to be acting as a magnet, right? Watch out. Probably coming here. What happens? Right to the level, big rejection. Not only does it act as a magnet, but it also acts as strong resistance. These naked points of control are absolutely insane. So, for this reason, I would definitely, so you still have not only do you have this tapped point of control now, you also have this wick high, which could have a lot of liquidity sitting above, which could be good for a swing failure pattern. And you also have this daily level right here, right? Sitting at 0.005. So there you go. So this would definitely be resistance, right? And then I would look for a breakout of this range and a take of these highs, and then look for a potential short position. If you flip these levels to support, probably going higher up to that naked point of control sitting here at 0.007. So there you go. That's what I'd be looking at on AMP. Shout out to Elite Ways EZ. Shout out to you. Hopefully that helps you out. Let's see. Do we not have any mods in here? What do you mean? No way. Hang on a second. Yo, what is going on in chat? Chat's just out of control right now. Learning more and more every night. Shout out to Mosky. Let's go. Hey, Mosky, what is that? What is that blue thing? What is that blue emoji? I have no idea what that is. So weird. Thanks, brother. Much love. Shout out to Elite Ways. No problem, bro. I got you anytime you need, man. We're all here. What the heck? That's weird. Everyone's like, we need a mod. And everyone's like, yeah, we're right here. They're like, yo, shout out to the mods. I was like, there's such a low chance of no mods being in here. Lol, go mods. Shout out to Asher. Dude, let's see. Dr. Crimson's girlfriend said chat is perfectly normal. Interesting. They're just getting like the weirdest, like, sometimes I go into chat, guys, and I'm just like completely like, I can't make sense of anything that's going on. So I don't even know. But guys, we are free spirits here. We let you do whatever you want. As long as you guys are being nice. Positivity, guys. Positivity. As long as no one's being negative or just like being a bully in the chat. They don't last long in the Mafia. I'll just say that. All right, let's see. Tatum says he thinks we're talking about the charts and not Hitachi. What is Hitachi? Hitachi like a tech company, isn't it? All right, let's continue on here. Let's go ahead and check out. I just clicked something on YouTube. I don't know what that's going to do. Shout out to Mind of Tron. Thank you for that super chat, bro. Say, can you check PLS on the chart? Thank you for that super chat. I sure can check out PLS, but real quick, I do want to check out Myro and then PLS. We will check PLS, and then we're going to start giving away some free crypto, guys. So stick around if you want to win some free crypto. But let's take a look at Myro here. Let's see. My hero said Tyler's a figment of my imagination. Let's go. All right, so on Myro, guys, let's pull up the daily. I'd be kind of looking for something very, very, very similar. Shout out to Mosky. Says that's my asthma medication after screaming out when I get them gains. Let's go. Shout out to Mosky. Bing bong. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know what asthma medication is, guys. I have no idea what asthma medication is. What does asthma even feel like? I don't know. Someone let me know what asthma feels like. I would have no idea. I have no idea, guys. Anyway, let's continue on here and take a look at Myro. So Myro is, let's see. Take a look at the daily. I honestly will be looking for something somewhat similar to what we saw on, yeah, Wayne C, 100%, bro. Literally, exactly what I think. Yeah, chemistry, bro. Yeah, Golden sent me this, the special one. Anyway, let's see here. So I would be looking at something similar here on Myro. So, we are creeping up towards this previous high, guys. You can't, you're not going to get a swing failure on every single wick high that you make, but, it is, in my opinion, worth it when you have significant swing highs. Significant ones to look for swing failures on them. Now, you do have money flow coming up here on the 1 hour. If this 16-hour VWAP is cocked up, yeah. So, in my opinion, likely that you will not swing fail this. And if you do, probably not going to last very long. It's probably going to be a quick swing failure and then a break of the level. Just because if that green dot prints at the same time as this money flow crossing over into the green on the 1 hour, you're likely going to get a bigger move up. So this actually doesn't look horrible to me. I say that like there's no altcoins ripping right now. But typically I'm looking for a reason for things to go down. Because I just feel like when things are pumping, you need to be more aggressively looking for shorts. It's probably not the right thing to say. It's very nuanced. My point is you don't want to be looking for a long right here, right? Like in the context of this local price action, looking for a long here is not a good idea, in my opinion, right? Based off my strategies. You don't want a long support, right? We do not long breakouts, and that is for a reason. Retail longs breakouts. That's simple enough. Retail likes to long breakouts. Simply, we don't do it, right? Because what happens to retail 99% of the time? They get absolutely wrecked, right? And we saw this recently happen here. I'm not going to show it, but we saw this recently happen on some big bottoms that we had made, right? You get big moves to the downside. Actually, is this the actual example I was looking for? I think it is. 64K. Hang on one second, guys. This is going to be saucy real quick if I can explain this. Oh, no, that was... Oh, yeah, that was this move here. But typically what happens here, guys, the reason we do not long breakouts, and I'm going to teach you something that people charge for, right? The reason we don't long breakouts, whether it's break of support or break of resistance, like right here, typically what will happen is price breaks down. All retail, right, people who are not professional traders or institutions or banks, these people all see the break of the level, and they think price is going to just keep going down. And this is why you don't want to be early to your shorts, right? So what happens is you get a break of the level, and then if we zoom in here, you can actually see, I'm not going to talk about, what this is actually showing, but these red boxes with these numbers, these red numbers, is letting us know that there's a lot of shorts opening up at the bottom of this candle. So what this does is if you have a lot of people shorting the bottom of this candle, their stop losses are likely and their liquidation levels are going to be sitting above that price, obviously, right? So if price does reverse, you now have a ton of liquidity sitting above these levels, right? So from this price at about 64,615 and above, you have all these millions of shorts having their stop losses above. And what is a stop loss on a short position? It is a market buy. So what does that mean? It means that if you break above, if these shorts wind up going back in the red, which they did, right? Eventually, they're going to either have to get stopped out or get liquidated, which will add buy pressure to the market, fueling the move back to the upside. So this is literally, I mean, we get people all the time coming in here be like, why is he looking for a short? It's at, why is he looking for a long? It's at support. And time again, because it's easy. Your emotions will tell you, why the heck is this guy? Like, if you watch this play back, guys, okay, not that fast. I did not want to play this back that fast. I want to spit some sauce here for a second. If you have price, right? I'm going to bring this back down to regular speed, right? When you're watching price, especially, on something like Exo charts, you're watching, you're like, okay, there's support here. We have support, right? And you're watching price come down. And let me move. Of course. Let me move it back a little bit, guys. Okay, so you're watching price. It's starting to come down. And then when you start getting that aggressive move to the downside, this is when everybody says, oh, my God, the market's dumping. Let me jump into a short. These people are gambling, right? They're, oh, my God, let me jump into a short, and I'll just ride this thing all the way down, right? And what do we have down here? Single prints, obviously. I really would like to have this play out a little bit. Come on. Okay, there we go, right? So things are getting very aggressive. A lot of people are very scared right now. They're like, oh, my God, short, short, short. But what am I saying? I'm seeing a bunch of people shorting the bottom here, right? And then as price goes for that breakdown, this is where everyone gets bearish and funnels into those shorts. But we know that anybody who is shorting early, their stop losses are going to be above, adding fuel to the fire back to the upside. And on top of that, you have a value area low here. And what do we do at value area lows? We look for longs, not shorts. We do not short support. We short resistance. We short up here, and we long down here, even if you're breaking the level. And a lot of people say that's stupid, but these are people who just simply don't know how to trade, which is fine. They should learn because they make a lot of money, and they would not lose money like they are FOMO shorting at resistance. So all these people are like, oh, my God. Then you start pushing into these single prints, right? Oh, my God, they're going to fill really quick. Oh, my God, it's going to zero. This is where we're thinking, oh, my God, look at all the shorts. Look at all the shorts. I'm long here. All these shorts are about to get wrecked, right? You go long, all the shorts get absolutely destroyed. You flip the value area low to support, and you then fill the range back up to the volume profile, the point of control, volume point of control, and then you go back down to the low. Eventually, I think you eventually went up to the high. There you go. And eventually you make it to that value area high. This is why we trade this way. This is why we do not trade breakouts. So for that reason, I wanted to explain that really quickly because let's go back here. On Miro, right? If we have that wick up here and we have a lot of liquidity sitting above, we'd be doing that exact same thing if you were to get a swing failure pattern up there. You're doing the same thing. You're looking for the longs in the opposite direction, right? You're just looking for the longs to get wrecked, push up, come back down, close below your level, and then you can go back down to your volume profile. But for me, to be quite honest with you guys, on Miro right now, with that, hard to say, honestly. Like, it is difficult. I'll be honest with you guys. Miro is a little bit, I would definitely be looking at this wick, right? You come up. If you start pushing up here, the reason I wouldn't think a swing failure pattern is likely is simply because if you were to get your 12-hour green dot, 16-hour green dot, and now you have your 1 hour money flow coming up, that crosses into the green. In my opinion, it's much more likely to flip the level to support and then continue to the upside. So I wouldn't really be looking to short this. Not impossible to come down and use the volume profile strategy, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of hard to say. I would rather be looking for more upside on Miro, to be quite honest with you. But anything can happen, guys. I've been wrong before, and I'm going to be wrong again at some point. All right, let's see. Some bear divs there. Money flow, nice though. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard, Kembro. I assume you're talking about Miro. Yeah, I mean, locally, like, I mean, this is textbook volume profile trading. If you guys are using the Frankie Candles Essentials, this is basically, right, right. let me actually move this to right here. Bada boom, right? So when you're looking at this, really, I mean, we are getting higher highs on our price action, right? Technical lower highs on our momentum waves. Yeah, like even here, you have a little bit of a divergence. 24-minute, you definitely have a divergence, right? So with that being said, yeah, you definitely have your divergence here. And what's happening? You're deviating above your volume profile. This is an overvalued asset. You could look for your confirmations here, look for an acceptance into the value area high, and then a move down to the low. Also understanding the POC is likely to give you turbulence. But again, it's that 16-hour and that 12-hour that makes me think that maybe you could just continue to the upside. But if you're looking at the Frankie Candles indicator by Lux Algo, shout out to Lux Algo, that's where, if you did short, maybe based off the divergence, you could take that position, right? And basically, how you would use this indicator is you could take it off the divergence, maybe money flow, some other confirmations you find, targeting the value area low, and then once that sauce can prints, letting you know that's a significant bottom, you know that you could potentially hold this, right? So maybe you're in profit a little bit as you approach the value area high. At that point, the sauce can has printed. This is letting you know that this is likely a significant top, and you may be likely to re-enter the range and go back down to the low. This is how you use the indicator. You're not longing based off the sauce can. You're simply looking for a divergence or some other low time frame confirmation to look for a bounce. And then as price comes up, if that sauce can winds up printing, it's letting you know it's more likely for you to get accepted into the range and go back to the high. And you can see that did wind up working out absolutely perfect right here. And it happens very often. So that's what I'd be looking at on Myro. All right, real quick, let's take a look at PLS. I don't know what PLS is, but we could take a look. Take a look at the daily. All right, let's see. So I don't know what this is. So I can't speak on fundamentals or anything like that. One thing I can say is that you are starting to form a daily bullish divergence, which in a market that we're in right now, assuming this is a somewhat legitimate project and not like a scam or anything like that, I don't know what it is. I have to say that just because who knows. But if this bull div prints on the daily, in my opinion, I mean, this thing is basically at an all-time low. Is that true? Is this just the chart that I'm looking at? Is the BitGet chart? Yeah, so this thing is literally at all-time lows, which, to be quite honest with you, is kind of alarming in this market. Like, the fact that this thing is literally at an all-time low right now is a little bit kind of concerning. It has done nothing since, I mean, okay, so it is a newer coin, I assume. So it's done nothing but go down. But we've seen coins do this and then still perform well, right? But a lot of times these initial dumps, guys, are based off like investor allocations, etc. Like another coin that looked like this in the beginning was ICP. ICP did nothing but go down for until literally September of 2023, essentially. And then finally it wound up going back up, right? So yeah, this is interesting. This was like, there was so much hype around this when it was released. And then it just never pumped. And like now there's like crazy narratives around it. So pretty interesting stuff. So I'm not saying that, this could wind up being the same thing. I don't know anything about the project, but a daily bull div at an all-time low, in my opinion, is like the risk to reward there is kind of like chances are you're going to get some kind of a move. I wouldn't expect anything too crazy just based off the performance historically. So, once you get that daily bull div to print and confirm, you are likely to get a move to the upside. Where would I be looking at for that move to take you? I wouldn't really have too high hopes based off the previous performance of this coin. But a pretty, cut and dry level I would look at would be right here, right? You have your POC 786. And then you also have your golden pocket as well as your value area low. So if you were to say, buy some of this, right, and you were to get a move, again, I don't know anything around this coin. If I knew the fundamentals of this coin and I was very bullish on it, I'd probably have a different opinion, right? If I was super bullish on this, I'd probably be like, this is probably the bottom, guys. Let's go higher. But I don't know much about it, so I'm just going to give you local targets. 26% pump to your previous value area low. If that daily bull div prints and confirms, is not out of the question, in my opinion. Once you flip that value area low, your next key levels are your golden pocket, POC 786, and then the value area high. So I would just use that volume profile as context into what to look for next. So there you go. That is what I'd look at on my row. Other than that, 4-hour money flow kind of coming out, right? So again, kind of hard just because I don't know what this is. But yeah, money flow coming out locally here on the 4-hour. 30-minute money flow crossing into the green. 8-hour green dot printing. Yeah. So maybe. I mean, you also have an 8-hour bear div as well with the green dot on the 8-hour. 30-minute money flow crossing over into the green with a green dot looking to print again. Yeah. I would just be concerned because this thing has done nothing but go down. But there are things, right? Money flow crossing over into the green on the 30-minute. Next 30-minute green dot may be able to give you a move. And then eventually when that daily green dot prints, I would look for a move up to that previous value area low. So there you go. Shout out to Mind of Tron. Okay. Let's see. PLS's pulse change, something I definitely don't look at. I was going to say, okay, let's take a look. Well, shout out to PLS, whatever this project is. You got a bull div on the daily. To be quite honest with you, I'd be willing to probably take a shot at this blind, having no idea, just because of how low this is with a daily bull div. Like, very likely that you get some kind of a bounce here. But anyway, let's take a look at pulse. Thank you, Ken, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Okay. Let's see. Pulse X. Okay. I guess this is probably it, right? This is what I would expect this to look like. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. Okay. So, yeah, there's going to be, like, no, there's going to be, like, no legitimate chart. This is wrapped. Pulse at, yeah, this is impossible to do TA on, to be quite honest with you. Am I looking at the right thing? WPLS? Can we find a chart here? Yeah, this is brutal. See, WPLS. Let's see. I don't know. It's gonna be like impossible to do any legitimate analysis on this. Like I've always said, with Pulse and Hex, I don't know a lot about the projects, guys. I know they're very controversial. I don't know much about them. I will say this: I always felt like I always felt like I was probably gonna miss out not owning any Hex. I was like, I'd probably buy a moon bag of Hex. I feel like it always goes up, right? Like I'll regret buying it. But there's also like things that have developed since then. I believe Richard Hart's being like investigated by the SEC now, which could affect the price of everything. So I don't know. Yeah, these charts. I don't think. Deck screener. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna be able to take a look at this. Unfortunately, we could try to take a look at this on another stream. I apologize. Oh, thank you, Ken, bro. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. I was gonna skip this, but you made it super, super easy for me to look at. I appreciate you, bro. Okay, so taking a look here. Yeah, it's still gonna be like impossible to look at. With these low liquidity coins, yeah. The problem is I can't look at market cipher. I could use the volume profile, but I have to change my settings. Yeah, this is honestly, what is the market cap on this? 7.2 million. Yeah, this is going to be impossible to do TA on, unfortunately. I wish I could, but there's just nothing to, there's just really not much to, yeah, like this is not analyzable. This is just wonked out. Doesn't mean that it's not going to pump. I don't want people thinking that I'm saying it's not going to pump. That is not what I'm saying. But this is just really hard to look at. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I let you down. But, yeah, like I can try to pull some volume profiles on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a limited volume profile. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, it is. Unbelievable. How do they do that? Yeah, this is like a limited feature volume profile. So, I mean, you got a POC of the local range here sitting at about whatever this is, 1255. I would look at this as support. If you come back down, this would be significant to look at. But other than that, I mean, we could pull some fibs, but this is rough to look at. I mean, I don't even know, like, what would you pull it to? This wick? 618? I mean, you got golden pocket confluence on that POC. I'll give you that. But, yeah, unfortunately, this is just not I mean, even if we were back here, like, I could look at this better. I don't know what's up with this wonked out candles, though. So, unfortunately, that does limit me. But there you go. 1259. Definitely going to be a key level to watch if you do come back down. But there you go. I could try to find a better chart to look at, but we're just not going to have time to do it on the stream right now. Okay, let's go ahead. Link is flying? Is that true? Who said that? Who said it? Link is flying. Okay. Let's see. Shout out to Genesis. He said Filecoin, not Link. Mistyped. How many of these can you get me to look at? Oh, whoa, look at that. Shout out to Genesis. He is indeed correct. This thing just let's go. Yeah, shout out to Filecoin. I mean, I'm not even going to call this a head and shoulders, but I'll just take the technical target of this formation here. Bada boom. Bada bing. $13. I don't even know if that's legitimate. But there you go. Filecoin's flying. But how are we doing on time here right now? Let me see. Okay. We didn't do Filecoin today, did we? We could do a quick little Filecoin. Okay. So we will take a look at, let's see. All right. So we're going to take that before the breakout. Let me see. Where's our Filecoin chart? Bada boom. Weekly naked point of control. Let's see here. What does local TA do? Let's get rid of this. So this range was respected. Big breakout. Retest of that daily naked point of control. Big breakout. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to start. No, I'm not going to start fresh. Yeah, next target, in my opinion here, guys, for Filecoin would indeed be this naked point of control. Weekly naked point of control at 1377. Can we make it there? I don't know, but probably going to find out soon if we do make it there. I would watch this right here. Golden pocket, weekly naked point of control. That's your next target. And to be quite honest with you, pretty decent volume gap. We may be breaking into this volume gap. If you think Filecoin is moving now, wait until we crack this high. Like, wait until we crack this 11,883 level. Could push you through this low volume gap, bringing you up to this next level. Again, sitting at about $14. So get above this level, bing bong, might get that quick move up. 786 sitting right up here at about 1720. All right, there you go, guys. That is what we're looking at. Unfortunately, we got to get to these giveaways, guys. Those are going to be that's going to be the last altcoin. Unfortunately, we may drop some extra sauce here on the fake outs, but we got to get to these giveaways, guys. So let's go ahead. Is Tyler Durden? Shout out to Doc Williams. I appreciate that super chat. Said thoughts on Cody and TA. We're not going to have time, unfortunately, to look at it today, brother. I appreciate the super chat. We will add these to the next live stream, and maybe if we have time at the end of the stream, I will look. Zephyr, shout out to DJ Local, said, how do you feel about Zephyr? I don't necessarily have a crazy opinion on it. I don't know exactly what it is. I could give you my thoughts on the charts, but if we have time after the giveaways, I will do this. If not, we will look at them. We will look at them in the next stream. I wish we could take every request, but unfortunately, we'd literally be sitting here all night. But let's see here. Shout out to Golden for gifting those Frankie Candles memberships. Let's go. Dropping another 50 memberships for the Mafia. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you, Golden, and I know the Mafia does as well. Everybody gets a dang membership. I think everyone in chat may have a membership at this point. At least everybody watching right now. And shout out to the Biomax. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Said, let's go. Let's go, Bitcoin Manga. Shout out to the Biomax. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Always good to see you here. And thank you for the super chat. And Golden said, TGIF. Thank God it's Frankie. Shout out to Golden. I appreciate that, bro. Another super chat. Unbelievable. You guys are crazy with the support. And speaking of support, I want to support you guys by giving away a little bit of free crypto. So Tyler Durden, if you're in the chat, if you can give me a giveaway brief. Look at how fastest hands in the West. Unbelievable. 100 giveaways equals 0.18 each. All right, let's do it. 0.18 for everybody. Shout out to Tyler. But yeah, let's see. Talk to me, Tyler. Talk to me nice. Let's see. Elionic says, Frankie, run the last song twice. Elionics, let me know what you mean by that, and I will do it. 1 Bitcoin each. We're giving away 100 Bitcoin, guys. Okay, fine. 10 giveaways. All right, shout out to Tyler Durden. Let's do it. Such a lad. I'm like dying to have Elionics answer me again. Funded by Golden. Shout out to 12 Big. Yeah, apparently. Let's see. Keep rocking candles. Shout out to Mission Possible. I like that name, bro. Shout out to Mission Possible. Thank you for the nice comment, bro. I appreciate you. They go farther than you guys think. All right, let's go ahead. Shout out to Harry Potter says, smash that like button. Respect Golden and Frankie. Let's go. Okay. Did you know the creator of Dragon Ball died today? Really? I did not know that. That is sad. I'm not even really a big Dragon Ball Z guy, but that is really sad. That's like a Dragon Ball is like I don't know what to say. It's like who? It's like the most I don't know. It's like huge, right? Like Dragon Ball is gigantic. That's like a huge thing. That's like when Steve Jobs passed away. It's like something that changed everything. Yeah. Interesting. Cultural phenomenon. Yeah, there you go. Shout out to chemistry, bro. Thanks. Talk about the best mods in the game. All right, let's continue on here. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's start the giveaways. Okay. What is the video? Tony D at Tony D. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pull up the comment picker. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Pickawinner.com. Okay, there we go. Getting ready. Do we have a link to the video? Am I missing it? At Tony D. Oh, there he goes. Incoming. Shout out to Tony D. Let's get it. All right. So if you guys want to join in to win one of 10 bags of Cardano, go ahead and click on that link. I'll give you guys like a minute or two to go in there, like and comment. I highly recommend you go back and watch the video. But we can't track that, unfortunately.
I'm Greg.
So
I'm Gab, and we're the founders.
Yeah, we cannot figure that out, or we can't track that. So, all right, let's see. Just the first comment I see is from FU Kinsler, bro. You guys are wild. I love that everybody who comments always has like a Frankie Candles logo next to their name. It's unbelievable. Shout out to Golden. Okay. Okay. So I will let you guys enter. Go ahead and yeah, it is our Seller Network breakdown video on Seller Network. So go check that out. I highly recommend. Didn't know if it was going to be a market update. If it was a market update, I'd be like, you don't have to watch it. Obviously, it's going to be outdated. But this is definitely a saucy video that you're going to want to check out if you didn't watch. But you can just like and comment really quickly right now to enter the giveaway. So there you go.
What is going on, everybody?
I'm sorry, guys. That was Frankie Candles talking. All right, so we got 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. We just got 50 more comments. I'm keeping an eye on here. I'm just going to keep refreshing because once I see that number slow down, I know most people are in. Bada boom. Let's see. 301. 320. We're so close. 20 more seconds. 327. 331. Man, everybody's entering this one. What the heck? 333. 335. All right. I think 10, 9, 8, 7. Shout out to I didn't see your name. Whoever just asked what link, I just pinned it to the top of the chat. Shout out to Noran said, with Frankie guiding us, the Mafia will light the way. Let's go. Shout out to Noran. All right, here we go. And the votes are in. Bada boom. Here we go. Let's grab that link. Give it one more refresh. Let those last minute people get in there. Bada boom. Copy. Paste. Fetch them. Here we go. This is Instagram. Dude, we don't need that, bruh. There we go. Boom. Anything goes. Oh, actually, hang on. I got to do that again and not include replies. There we go. All right, here we go. Chat's moving too fast. I was watching and grocery shopping. Shout out to Melissa. Getting that work in. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. The new song at the end of the stream twice. Oh, you want me to play it twice? I can play it twice. This one's saucy, guys. This new song, this one with the Conor McGregor sample in the beginning. This one's fire. We'll play that twice. Okay, and then, yeah, guys, I will also, right after, actually, well, let's do this first. So, as you guys know, we're about to give 10 bags of Cardano away, but we're also going to be giving away 0.02 Bitcoin, which is a much bigger giveaway. It's like over $1,000. And we're going to be doing this in the Discord, right? So this is a bigger giveaway, so we're going to make it a little bit more difficult to enter. But basically, Tony, what am I doing? I'm going to, I got to come to the dining room. So to enter the giveaway, guys, you have to be in the dining room. This is where we're going to pick the winners. The giveaway is literally taking place in Discord. Tony's going to pull the winner next Friday. So to enter the giveaway, you have until Thursday. Tony, correct me if I'm wrong. On Thursday at midnight. You have up until Thursday at midnight to sign up for this giveaway. So you have to go to the dining room section of the Discord, unlock access, right? And I believe there's an announcement here, or not. Tony D, I thought there was an announcement. Free Discord. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So if you come to this announcement in the free Discord, go to giveaways. Here it is. Go to and this is also where you, I believe this is where you claim your prize. I've never won a giveaway, so I don't know how to claim a prize, really. But, okay, here we are. Okay, so you guys found it, right? In the free Discord. If you're not in the free Discord, get the link in the description down below. Click that and join in. Go to the giveaway section, and all the rules are here. You have until Thursday at midnight. I mean, all the rules are here. I don't even want to butcher them. Just read the rules. If you read all these rules, you'll know. But to enter the giveaway, you need one of these following roles. If you're in the kitchen or the premium Discord, you are automatically entered into the giveaway. If you are a Candle Capos or an OG, these are people who have been with our channel for a very, very long time. We genuinely appreciate loyalty and just people who stick through this with us for the long term. You automatically get entered in to win. If you are not in the kitchen or an OG, you simply have to get into the dining room, which is free to join. Not only will this enter you into the giveaway, but it will also give you access to not only weekly premium TA posts from me, so you can get one post a week, giving you a little taste of what we actually do in the premium Discord. A lot of them are trade setups with confirmations, etc. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you'll get a ton of value as well, other than the giveaway. You get premium TA, the altcoin alpha, which, by the way, if you come to the alpha chat, you guys can ask Schmeeds some questions, and he is pretty responsive. So super, super cool. You also get the airdrop watch channel, as well as the token metrics channel, and then prioritized content requests, etc. So, tons of sauce in there anyway. But if you want to get into the giveaways, that's how you do it. Come to the free Discord, go to announcements. Go to giveaways, not announcements. And there you go. There are all the rules to get in. So there you go. And I'm going to have to click all these for OCD reasons. Bada boom. And I'm going to put my own emoji here. I'm going to do the, I don't know. I'm going to do VPN. I don't know. All right. Let's go ahead and call these, no way. Shout out to Ravender. I don't know if that's the actual name. Salama up 2,000%. I assume that is a Solana meme token. We're gonna do these giveaways. We could try to take a look at it afterwards, but we got to get these giveaways taken care of. So let's go ahead and start it off. Let's go. Here we go. All right. First winner. This is all 10 bags of ADA, guys. So each winner gets 1 bag of ADA. Winner number 1. Let me pull up the chat here. Renny Tan. Shout out to Renny Tan. Shout out to you. Says great project. Shout out to Seller. I agree. May or may not be a good pick for the bull run. Shout out to Ren. I'm friends with Ren, so we're on three letter nickname terms. And also, speaking of altcoins, Ren, I don't know, REN. I might be one to take a look at. Anyway, shout out to Ren. I appreciate the comment, and thank you for watching the content, and thank you for liking Seller Network. I agree, it's a great project. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, next winner. Who's gonna be? Guys, are these names like? How do they do it? How do they do this with no comment? Is it comment spacebar? Is this legit, mods? Legit? How do they send? Let's see. Tony D says, extremely important. You are not automatically entered into the giveaway. You have to physically go and push the button to enter. Yes. Participate. What happens if I click on this, Tony? Am I going to break everything? I'm doing it. I'm not allowed to participate in the giveaway. Oh, man. But what if I want to win? Shout out to Tony. All right, let's continue on. Let's keep pulling these giveaways, guys. We're getting sidetracked. But here we go. Shout out to Lig Tevil. Shout out to you, bro. You won some free Cardano. Hit that free Discord. Go to the giveaway section. Claim your free giveaway. And then also, if I were you, I would get into the 0.02 Bitcoin giveaway as well. I would definitely do that. Next winner. So I can't win the 0.02 Bitcoin, but I can win on my own video. Interesting. Shout out to Frankie Candles. Guys, I never win everything. I'm going to cry right now, guys. I never win anything. Ever. This is the first thing I've ever won in my life. Tyler Durden. At Tyler. No, Mark. No. 12, it's not rigged. Bot, Tyler, this is not a bot, I don't think. This is, come on. I think this is the real me, guys. Come on. All right, I'm going to go to the giveaway. I'm going to go claim it. I don't even know how to claim it, guys. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. That guy, we're not sending that guy a dang thing. But anyway, winner number 3, Cyber Sorcerer, the first normal name, just says Seller Rocket Chips. Shout out to you, bro. We're going to send you some free crypto. Go ahead and hit that free Discord. Go to the giveaway section and to get your free prize. And also join in to win that 0.02 Bitcoin. Yo, shout out to Bad Axe. Said so deserving. Let's go. Winner number 4. Who's it going to be? Sean Marriott. Not Marriott, the hotels. But shout out to Sean Marriott. Congratulations, bro. He said, great project and my biggest bag, Seller. Let's go. Shout out to Sean. Well, we're not going to send you free Seller, but we are going to send you some free Cardano. So now your bag is diversified. So shout out to Sean. Thank you for watching the videos and leaving a comment and smash that like button, hit that free Discord, and claim your free prize. Number 5, who's it going to be? 999 Forever says, heart. I think that's a candle. I can't really see. It's kind of small. It is indeed a candle. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here, watching the content, smashing the like button, and leaving a comment. I appreciate that. 999 forever. Hit that free Discord and get your free Cardano. We like you so much. We're just going to give you free money. Let's go. Winner number 6. What's up? Explorer1 says, what up? What up, bro? What's going on, man? Welcome in. First win. Hey, let's go. How do I say your name? Shout out to I'm saying light. I don't know. Leaked? Shout out to you, bro. Let me know how to say your name. Shout out to Cuz I Can Bump. He said, Frankie, you win. That seems that means we all win, right? Absolutely. Because if I win a giveaway, I'm just gonna give it to you guys. Let's see. Magic is 6. Shout out to Crypto Magic. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for watching the content. Said, I'm just here for the ADA. Nice to learn about this project, though. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Magic. And, hey, you're here for the ADA, bro. And you got it. Look at that. I love that. That's super funny. Shout out to Crypto Magic. Congrats, bro. Hit that free Discord and claim your prize. Let's go. Let's see. All right. Winner number 7, Roadrunner. Meep. Shout out to Roadrunner. Blue Heart, Candle. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for smashing that like button. Hit that free Discord. We're sending you some free Cardano if we can catch you. Shout out to Roadrunner. Bing bong. Get that free giveaway, bro. Thank you for being here. Let's see. All right. Next winner is Random. Says, thanks for all you do for us, Frankie. Shout out to Random. Don't thank me, bro. I get to literally do what I love every single day. And the fact that you guys are here to do it with me is literally a dream come true for me. So shout out to you, man. Thank you for watching the content. And you keep smashing that like button and commenting on the videos, pushing it out to more people. I'll keep making them. Shout out to you, bro. I'm kidding. If you guys didn't hit the like button, I'd still make the videos. But anyway, shout out to you, bro. Hit that free Discord and get your free bag of Cardano. Thank you for watching the content. Random was number 8. Winner number 9. Who's it going to be? These names are brutal today. John Markchi. Shout out to you, bro. Said seller to 50 cents easy. Shout out to June. And like I said, guys, I'm close with a lot of Mafia members. We're on nickname terms. Shout out to June, or Jun, as some people call him. We're going to give you some free Cardano. Cardano to 50 cents. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, shout out to June. Thank you for watching the content. We're sending you some free Cardano. Shout out to Ultimate Investor. Said, this channel is so dope. Shout out to Ultimate Investor. Well, you make it doper, bro. So thank you for being here. And here is the last giveaway that we're ever going to do in the channel's history, guys. I'm just kidding. Just until next week. All right, let's continue on. Last winner. Who's it going to be? Yo, you guys are funny. All right, next winner. Who's it going to be? Enzo Ferrari. Let's go. Shout out to Enzo Ferrari. Said, this is going to be a massive bull run. Shout out to Enzo. Shout out to you, bro. Good to see you. Thank you for smashing the like button and leaving a comment. We're going to send you some free Cardano. Maybe we should have sent seller, but I guess we're going to send Cardano. So shout out to you, bro. Hit that free Discord and claim your free Cardano in the giveaway section, which, again, by the way, come to the giveaway section. You could claim your prize as well as participate in the 0.02 Bitcoin giveaway. Bada boom. Yeah, and thank you, Tony. Put Bitcoin sitting at about 69K, which means the value is about $1,380 USD. Obviously, if it's higher, it'll be more. But yeah, it's over $1,000 right now. So there you guys go. Jump in that giveaway, guys. And yeah, we're and again, just to reiterate one more time, guys, I'm gonna pull up that face cam. And then yeah, shout out to Rob. Just dropped that Discord link in the in the chat. Shout out to Tyler Dern, said no more winners. But guys, yeah, you have until Thursday night at 12 or Thursday morning, really, 12. Not Thursday morning, Friday morning at 12. But you have till Thursday, I think 11:59 p.m. is the last chance to enter that giveaway. Otherwise, if you enter after that, there's no way for us to get the information we need to verify that you actually took the steps to enter the giveaway. So Thursday is your last chance to enter, but you have all week to do it. So get in here, and there you go. There's all the rules. Get one of these rolls and get entered in to win over $1,000 in Bitcoin. So with all that being said, Mafia, I think that's all the time we got for tonight's live stream. Thank you all so much for sticking around till the end of the stream. And shout out to everybody who just won some free Cardano. Shout out to Dave Digital, said fresh cut hat on. Well, Dave, it's actually Stick around for the fake out. I'll explain why I wear a hat with a fresh cut. So shout out to Dave Digital. Shout out to the Mafia. Thank you all for so much support. Shout out to Golden for gifting another 100 memberships to the Mafia through this live stream. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Smash that like button. And with all that being said, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Frank Candles YouTube channel. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong. All right.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up from my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
So Dave says, new haircut, but the hat's still on. And I'm sure you're dying to know why I'm wearing a hat while I have a fresh haircut. And Dave, the truth is, I actually have a defect on my head, and it's not bad or anything. It's not like a health defect, but it's actually a hair growth defect. So when I get my hair cut, should I just show you guys? It's kind of embarrassing. It looks really weird. Like I have a fresh cut, but because of the way the problem I have with my hair, it looks funny. I don't know. Should I show you? It's kind of embarrassing. I don't want to. I don't want to show you if it's. Should I show you? You guys be nice. I don't want you guys to bully me. If you make fun of me because I'm different. Do it. Nempro says do. Aha. Should we do it? If I get. You got a high fade, didn't you? Shout out to Black Ice. All right, fine. Calf or hair, pick one. All right, fine. I'll do it. Okay. This is awkward. I'm doing a lot to come out here. I'm being vulnerable, guys. I'm being vulnerable. The problem is I don't grow hair. I grow something else. It's very embarrassing. Oh, God. Oh, no. See, this is why I don't take the hat off, guys. This is why we don't take the hat off, Mafia. Now I got to give this away next week. Shout out to the Mafia. This will be given away next week on our giveaway. Hit that free Discord. That's all I got. Here's the fresh fade. This is what I look at without a hat. Guys, I literally was gonna put something else in my hat, but it was way weirder. It was a can of Aztecian cactus moss water, but it wouldn't fit. But anyway, with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. Shout out to the Mafia. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Monday, same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep an eye out for our Sunday sauce video. It's gonna be saucy. Thank you so much for almost getting us to 1,000 likes, guys. Literally best community in the world. Let's make this money, guys. Hasta pasta. Frank Candles out. Bing bong.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same. I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up from my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right. I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life. I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose, and I'm coming right inside.